Hello everybody, my name is Hassan Doumbia. Today I'm going to talk about document that's required to obtain the US visa. Before proceeding further, I will explain basically what document that is required to apply for the US visa. First of all, you have to have the passport. The passport of the traveler, number one, should be valid for at least 6 months or more, right? Then point number two, you should have a photo or passport picture. The size should be 2x2, right, which is white background. Then point number three, you should have a personal bank statement, and your bank statement should be at least 3 months, right? And also you should mail or email statement or original stamp with it. So this simply means that if you have a bank statement, then you have to collect your bank statement from your bank. Then your bank should stamp it, and they authenticate it. Then also they can stamp it, so to show that is a proof of authenticity, right? Then it's authentic. Then point number four, we're talking about non-objection certificate, right? So a non-objection certificate or letter from your employee or from your company or from your where you're working. So you have to have this non-objection letter. And also basically, if you are a owner of a business, you can also write this NOC. NOC means non-objection certificate, right? So you can also get this one from either your embassies around, or you can go to your embassy to attest it also, right? Or to write that you are a citizen of that state, just to show your proofs, right? Then point number five, we're talking about is optional. That is proof of business ownerships for a business owner or partner. Example, trade license. If you have a business copy of your license, then also copy with your name on it. So you should have copy of your name on it. So basically, we're talking about also the service, right? So some of these experts, they will advise on the documentation that's needed for the US application, right? So you have to check for advice. Then also you have to verify your documents. You have to check whether your documents are in a good time. Then you have to fill this US application form is online, right? So you have to understand how to fill this form, or they fill it for you. Then you have to complete your visa payment. So basically you have to pay for the visa, and you have copy of this form before you can proceed for the interview. Then you have to schedule appointments. So immediately you have to try to rehearse if they are going to ask you certain questions, and also you have to try to rehearse how you are going to answer some of these questions. Then we're talking about this. You have to provide your simple. They have to provide for you simple interview. So just think how simple the interview is, and you have to be confident, right? So you should always try to sort your application and read your application, so at least you be familiarized with all the answer that you gave in your application, right? So basically what we are saying, to apply for the American visa, you have to have your bank statement, and bank statement should be maybe above 3 or 6 months, right? So then also at least every month you should be putting money on your account to show that there is a transaction which is going on in your account also. Then you're talking about a proof of like a tie, something that is to show that you are coming back to your country. So like for that one, you can provide business documents, or you can provide your family documents, something that they know that can bring you back to your country, you know. Then also we're talking about your tickets, right? You should have your hotel reservation, your tickets, right? Then you have to have your health insurance also. Then you have to have proof of your financial means. That's how you are getting your money. Then you also have to have proof of occupation, which job you are doing. You have to have that one, right? Then you have to have valid passports or 2 recent pictures, you know. So you have to have what can I say? You have to have your bank statements, because these are the most documents that needed to apply for. you know. So in putting all these documents together, it will help in some way or the other to acquire this visa.